Okay, guys, we are back. How are you guys doing today?
We're doing good. Thank you for having us.
Good.
Excellent.
Alright. So, in the last episode, we had a lot of stuff going on. A lot of things that we talked about. I don't remember a lot of it, but I have a lot of the comments in front of me and stuff. One guy commented 25 times. Yeah. A lot of it was gibberish. Thank you, Dogefu. But a lot of it was gibberish. Penguins.
Thank you for the comments.
Yeah, he wants to talk about penguins, dogs, and some random stuff I can't remember.
I think it was some dots or something about this dot and that dot.
Yeah, something like that. But thank you, Doge, and everybody else that gave us some support on the last episode. It's much appreciated. And if you guys want to, as always, the information for their channels will be in the description below. But let's start this off. Who wants to go first with your topic of the day?
Let's not all talk at once.
Right, everyone come
Alrighty, so why don't we just kind of continue where we have a topic, kind of transitioning from consoles that we first started with and computers all the way up to current times. How about that?
Okay.
Okay.
What did you guys start on?
Well, like what I started on was back when I was a wee lad, not but 2 inches high. Anyways, started up on the old TI is what my actual first console computer thing was.
I know what that is.
TI. What is
Yeah.
that?
I don't know what that is.
Texas Instruments.
Yeah.
That rings a stupid little bell.
What's that?
And
It was kind of the first ever console.
Yeah, for the home. Yeah. It kind of like with the era of Pong, a little bit around that era.
Okay. So Atari times?
Yeah, kind of like Atari. Yeah, it was Atari times, and then my very first console was the Nintendo NES system.
Yes.
Funny. Let make a long story short. My brother and I got a Christmas gift on the Nintendo, and we played a game to see who got to put it in their room. Well, needless to say, here I am.
So he won, right? I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So, what was your first console, Tasty?
My first
Or
console was actually I started off on the Atari, but it wasn't mine. The first one that I physically got for myself was the Sega Genesis.
Ooh.
And that was a lot. What I mostly remember is Sonic all the time, just Sonic.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I heard that.
But my my first hardcore was PC.
Well, fun fact in reference to that, it was Sega, and then it was Sega Genesis.
That's true.
Well,
Sega
I had Sega Genesis. I was like 5, I think. I think it was. I didn't find the Dreamcast until I met my friend Michael, who has been on my channel a couple of times. He had a Dreamcast, and we played some of that. That was actually pretty fun.
Nice.
There were some good Dreamcast games.
Mm-hmm.
There was.
Yeah, I dreamt a lot. All right, Rocket, what about you? What was your first console or computer gaming system?
First console I ever had in my house was an Atari.
Ooh.
And I played it a little bit, but my dad got addicted, so my dad played it way more than I ever did.
That's the way it goes.
I think he fell asleep with the controller in his hand.
Oh,
I
no.
swear. And that thing weighs 2 pounds.
Yeah.
The joystick with the red button.
Yeah.
Yep. I know it all too well. I can picture it in my head right now. Anyways.
Asteroids was awesome.
Yes, indeedy.
Asteroid was so good.
Second console I had was the Sega Genesis. And oh my god, played so many Sega Genesis games.
Oh.
Like
Nice.
Golden Axe 2.
Oh,
Altered
Golden
Beast.
Axe!
Oh, dude, I
Holy
forgot about
mackerel.
that game.
Altered Beast was freaking lit as.
Altered Beast was awesome.
Oh, dude. Yes, it was. It was like, my man. Anyways.
But you kind of really did need 2 people to beat that game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It was hard.
Altered Beast, yeah, you kind of did, but the challenge was to do it by yourself. So
Yeah.
True.
You could do it by yourself, you were a beast. And my older brother could do it. I couldn't do it.
Oh. And then what about you, Trouble? Trouble, yes.
Yep, Trouble. First system ever was an Atari with the really greatest game in the world, E.T. Insert puns and jokes right there, right now, please. My parents got it kind of, around the market. It was Nintendo that was selling a lot, the Nintendo 64, but they got the Atari kind of cheap, and they gave it to me. I got it. I played it.
You beat it.
Was fun. I didn't know what I was doing. I just know I just saw like a cool graphic thing, and I was like, I want to play more of this. Then they started switching up with Nintendo, and after that, it was just that's when I got my N64. That's when I really started paying more attention to gaming, because that's when I beat my first ever Zelda game.
Oh,
Nice.
Which was Ocarina of Time.
Ooh.
That's a great game.
It was a good game, and that's the reason why I love Zelda so much. And I'm so happy Tasty's playing Breath of the Wild.
It's been a little bit on hold here lately, but
I know.
I've got so many projects we're doing on the channel right now. There's too many games.
I know. But then after that, basically, I've been I got an Xbox. I got like the 360s, the Wii's, but my main console after that was just PS2, PS1, PlayStation, basically.
Nice.
Yeah, we kind of did when we got the PlayStation, we sort of never looked back from that.
Yeah, that's
I
kind
know
of...
I didn't. And then my brother pulled a Switch and got an Xbox 360 and then the Xbox One. And I'm like, you traitor.
That's lit. And then, okay, so do you remember your very first computer that you actually had in your own room?
Yes, I do.
I do too.
White Tower, Windows 95, I think.
Ooh, I'm about to
Way back when.
I'm about to age myself on this one. Okay, Treble.
It was so my school was doing a giveaway to a PC. So there was like they noticed that I didn't win the giveaway, but they was like, your son is kind of struggling and this and that, and you might need to give him the PC. So I got the PC for free at the end of the day. It was like a weird school Dell PC, and it had like this weird like math arts program with all this stuff in it. It was pretty nice.
Do you guys remember those games when you'd be sitting at school that you would play that were like, you'd have like Oregon Trail and stuff, but then you would have, what is it called? It reminded me of A Bug's Life, but it was just bugs running around with feet stomping all over the place.
I don't remember that.
I remember that. I even remember. I'm about to. Okay, yeah. Anyways, yes.
You might as well say it. If you're about to say Frogger, I'm right there with you.
No, even further back than that. And then, Rocket, what about your first ever PC in your own room or anything?
I know I'm about to date myself because I had a Tandy 1000 laptop.
Okay.
Jeez, that's way back.
Yeah, it's like 87.
Alrighty. I myself actually had a Apple IIgs.
Oh, snap. Wait, does anybody, who else knows what that is? Because I do.
I don't know what that is.
Dang, dude, you are
Aged. And
That
my
was
brother
before
had
I was born.
And my brother had an Apple, had an IBM compatible.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, that's some old stuff. nothing against you, but
we had the Vulcan hard drive on the Apple IIgs with a 5.25-inch floppy drive.
Right?
Floppies, dude, floppies.
Yep.
Oh
floppies.
My God.
I used to have floppies all over the place.
Like my laptop didn't have a color grid.
I thought it was bomb diggity. Yes, I'm so old I use old terminology like 2 shakes of a cat's tail where Trouble didn't really know what it meant. So.
I've always heard it as 2 shakes of a lamb's tail, but I'm Southern.
You're Southern or 7?
I heard 7. 7, right?
Southern from the South.
I live in the South. I'm not from, well, I mean, I guess you could say South, but it's South California?
That does not count.
It's still South, though. It's
it's
South.
Southwest.
Yeah.
It's really not Southwest. It's California. California is on its own planet.
Yeah, it really is, and I do have to say I enjoy the planet of California.
Californication. All right, I'm stopped.
Okay, so Travel, you said you had a couple topics you wanted to talk about today.
All right, let's get into some anime, my dudes.
Oh, what kind of anime?
Anime. So,
Hey, oh wait, before we continue,
Right.
what's an anime?
anime is a
Treble, if you
Jeez.
answer that question, I'm gonna hang up.
listen.
It was a troll question.
I'm gonna make it easy and short. It's Japanese cartoons. That's it.
True definition is Japanese animation.
Right, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's more popular over like here in America.
Okay,
you
who
don't
remembers
see-
like in the 80s when they called it Japanimation?
Oh, right
Like,
here.
No lie.
I have
Right here.
no idea.
Okay, so before he
We
goes
used
in,
to call it Japanimation.
They used to call it Japanimation.
Yes.
yep,
Alright.
Yep.
I need to get myself.
Way before it was anime. It was Japanimation for like 10 years.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't even know that either.
It was not PC at all. But
it wasn't. It's like some of the cartoons we grew up with, Saturday morning and Sunday morning cartoons, were actually Japanimations.
correct.
Strawberry
Oh.
Shortcake was one.
That was okay. I didn't know that was a okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was either Japan or Korea.
I think that one outdates me. I don't remember that
That one definitely outdates me.
Also, Rainbow Bright.
one. Don't know that one either.
Mm-mm.
Rocket.
I think Transform. I do.
Okay.
Because it's my era, and I think Transformers actually came out of Korea.
It did, and then it was bought by the rights of who made the toys?
Mattel.
Yes, thank you.
Hasbro.
See, your conscience era is my I'm just getting born era, so.
And your getting born era was me not even existing. Era, so-
Speaking
Yeah,
about
I
anime,
actually had a Voltron
so did I. I had a Voltron. Oh, here's one for the blast.
with the die-cast lions.
Yes. Do you remember? Okay, you remember Transform, but do you remember GoBots?
Yes,
yeah.
I do.
I
Oh
know
my god,
GoBots.
yes, I do remember that.
Dude, I'm feeling so old. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I gotta go get my walker. Hey, Hardy, grab my blue. Anyway, so I'm gonna leave that one alone because that was about to go south
And
real quick.
I'm now not
Yeah.
feeling so old because I think we're about the same age, Washadi.
See, we got a I finally got a partner in crime. Yes.
Indeed.
We kind of blew straight through Treble's moment in the sun there, but.
Oh,
Sorry.
we sure did. I'm sorry. I was geeking out.
It's good, it's
I was
good.
geeking out so hard.
Listen. It's fine because it still relates to the topic I was gonna say about anime. But I was just gonna say, anime isn't as popular here in America as much as it is over there in Japan, where they actually support it more.
Yeah, they
have
live
like,
it.
Oh, they live it, right? And here it's like if they show it, it's like, oh, that's no, that's a no.
Oh,
That's a no.
Well,
here.
it's the same thing with a lot of games. Like they're supported in the U.S., but not like in Japan.
not only just games, but cell phones as well.
Cell phones, yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Because
To
isn't
me-
Japan kind of being like advanced, but they only have like some of the flip phones?
Yes.
To me,
Yeah.
like, anime is perceived as a completely different thing in the US as it is over in Japan. Like, in Japan,
Right.
they see it as a normal thing. Over here, it seems like anime is more of a kind of
Niche.
like a niche or a clique,
Yeah.
like the different cliques in high
It's
school.
very exclusive.
It's an exotic fruit.
Yeah.
It's very exclusive.
It's kind of like furries are now in the US and stuff like that. It's
Oh,
a different
no.
clique.
Like I remember one time I was on a live stream and somebody in there was like, "Do you watch One Piece?" And I'm like, "No," and they were like, "GTFO." Then
You don't watch One Piece.
Nope,
Oh my God.
neither do I.
I
No.
almost got a One Piece tattoo. It was gonna be pretty epic. I'm not gonna say anything about it just in case I get it. I don't want to ruin it, but
Yeah, I still haven't. I think I've only seen maybe half of the first season of One Piece.
I haven't
Oh,
even
dude.
watched that much.
I'm just telling you guys right now, One Piece is catching up with Case Closed, which is probably one, if not the second longest anime in existence right now.
what is
Because-
the longest DBZ or something?
Nah,
No,
DBZ
it's not
the
DBZ.
longest. I know one of them is Case Closed. The other one I do. I looked it up the other day, and I can't remember the name of it specifically, but I know Case Closed is the second longest anime. It's like what we have in America. The Simpsons is like what, the longest running thing, or South Park is?
No, it's The Simpsons. It's the longest running sitcom.
Yep.
Right.
They still make it.
And they still make it till
And
this
it's
day.
been going since like 1988, I think.
And I think South Park is catching up to them like what?
No.
South Park can't catch up to them unless The Simpsons goes off air. If The Simpsons goes off air, then South Park can definitely catch up to them. But there's no freaking way they're
but like, as in like, how long they've been kind of going with the episodes? Because South
Park started in like '92.
I grew up with Eat My Shorts.
I remember that.
I grew up watching the movie, which was a South Park movie. I forget which one it was.
Bigger, longer, and uncut. They only had one.
Yep.
See, I don't see like The Simpsons and all that as anime to me, because it's like a mindset for me that anime is.
It's not even an anime, to be honest. It's just a animated sitcom.
Yeah.
Well, that's why like it's in Guinness as the longest running show.
Yeah.
Just blanketed that way.
I grew up watching the original Dragon Ball on my 13-inch color TV.
Nice.
Right?
And
what's interesting is that when I was in middle school, one of my classmates was Chinese, and he was kind of floored that everybody was treating Dragon Ball like it was this brand new thing. And he's like, I used to watch the show when I was 7, and now it's back here in the States. He was like, I can't escape it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, because they did, remember, over in their side, they got it first before we even got it here.
Of course they did.
It's
where it originated.
No, even in manga, they got it, because they got it before we did. Like in every
pronounced manga.
Thank you.
Manga. Sorry about that. Manga, people, everyone has their own ways of pronouncing it. Actually,
there's a correct way.
Yeah, there's a correct way to say, but I'm gonna say, even talking about Dragon Ball, the hype is still going till this day, man, because they're about to release a Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, which is coming out this month.
Okay, I haven't seen anything about that. I'll have to check that out.
It's basically, it's canon now. Broly's finally canon for this point. And they supposedly, as they were saying, what's his name? Toriyama took the idea from the original Broly and made it to his own. He didn't really change Broly as much, but he made him better. But I will say this: avoid YouTube, avoid looking at Dragon Ball Super Broly, because there are already leaks and spoilers on YouTube already out. Like every day's a new thing. They take them down, they pull them back up, they take them down. It's like it's a whole thing.
Okay.
I'll never look it up, so I'm good.
Yeah, so for anyone who's interested in the movie, unless you want to spoil yourself, look it up. But if you don't, avoid it at all costs.
Now, I'll admit the live action they made years ago kind of ruined it for me.
Dragon Ball Evolution, don't even talk about that one.
That was epically horrible.
But
it's like one of those bad movies you just can't.
Of all kinds of things.
Yeah.
It's like that bad movie you just can't stop watching.
Again, Japan.
I don't rewatch it.
I've watched it like 5 to 10 times just because.
I won't. I don't even think I made it through the whole movie.
What?
Yeah. I think I got like 75% of the way done with the movie, and that's about as far as I went.
It kind of blew me how they kind of, they messed up some names on there too. Muton Roshi.
Yeah. I mean, it was even worse than, I mean, in my opinion.
We're talking about The Last Airbender.
Yeah, I would rather watch The Last Airbender.
Hey,
you have lost your mind.
Then the live action Dragon Ball, yeah, I would rather watch it.
They were going to make a sequel of that, but then since it flunked so bad, they just stopped it.
Again, we're talking about The Last Airbender now.
No, I mean Dragon Ball Evolution. They were gonna make a sequel of that.
I was being sarcastic, Trouble.
Well then, well that happened. Also, I guess
Waka
Waka. Highly suggested animes to watch for me, or if my recommendation, definitely One Piece. If you're caught up with it, watch it because it's coming to its epic conclusion against the Big Mom saga. Seven Deadly Sins. I finally got around watching it, even though I was saying I wasn't gonna watch it. I'm glad I did. Ooh,
it's pretty good.
It's a good anime. My Hero Academia, if you haven't watched it, oh my Jesus, where have you been?
That's a fantastic anime.
That's a great, amazing anime. And finally, Dragon Ball Super, just because it's almost movie time, and then the anime's coming right back up afterwards in a few months. So get caught up right now.
Okay, now we're on to Rocket. What topics do you have today?
I did have a topic, but it's more about YouTubing than like general nerd knowledge.
Go for it.
So I was talking to a friend, and they mentioned that they had gotten a copyright strike, and I couldn't imagine why, because of the way that his content is set up. So he got a copyright strike from another content creator because he played the same game.
Wait, the same game? Because that can't be copyrighted.
Yes.
If he,
they still did it.
If they used his, he could fight that because it has to be their footage that they took.
Right.
I know. Yeah, I know. He still, and I was kind of like, well, it would be, and that's what I said. I was like, it would be different if he used his footage or something. And he was like, no, he got me because of like a part of the game has a piece from the Nutcracker in it. So he copied him based on that for his video.
That's stupid, though.
Wait, what was the game?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay. Yeah, that's a very iffy subject. They need to appeal that. Like, that's not cool. You can't get copyrighted for that.
Well, yeah. So part of it was just that the person had the nerve, and then the other part of it for me was that, I mean, most of us are small content creators. So, you know, there should be kind of like some etiquette involved.
Yeah, exactly.
So we don't need to be stepping on each other.
Well, that was me. This almost the same situation happened to me whenever I started doing No Man's Sky content. Because I was the guy doing some, glitches and stuff, showing people how to do some glitches. And I had somebody pop up on Reddit making a topic about me, saying that I was stealing their content whenever I was just basically making content for my community on the same subject that a million people were doing. I didn't take everybody's videos, but it blew up on Reddit, and I ended up exiting the conversation and never going back and looking at it again. But my community went crazy.
Reddit is toxic, though.
Yeah, everybody was going toxic on me, and then my community found it, and they went crazy on it.
Like every time somebody is like, I think I'm gonna go to Reddit to promote my content, I jump in. I'm like, dude, don't poke that bear.
No,
it's not worth it.
It's one thing to go fight, a regular boss in a dungeon, but never go after the raid boss alone.
Heard.
Yeah, don't touch the Reddit bear. You don't want to touch that bear.
Exactly.
Okay, so we are rounding around 23 minutes. Anybody got some more topics? Cover about 6 more minutes.
Let's see. I got too many. I never thought I would hear myself say that. Anyways, go ahead.
We were talking about video games last time that we're kind of hyped for. That's coming out.
What?
Video games. Video games. I just remember Jump Force is coming out next month.
Oh yeah. We had a comment about that. I completely forgot about that. I have not had a chance to look at it. I haven't looked at it yet. What's it about?
It's basically about everyone in Shonen Jump. The company that owns like Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho. All of them have all the characters in that area fight each other.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we have like Luffy. We have.
Was that like a Tekken style fighting with a bunch of characters, or?
It's kind of like a free roaming type of thing where you fight all other characters. You can make them do like their transformations. There's I know there's Hunter x Hunter in there too.
I didn't know that was Jump.
That was Shonen Jump. We have I think some JoJo characters.
I'll have to check this out.
JoJo.
I may pull it up.
I think it's JoJo. I might be confused. Please, guys, in the comment section, correct me if I'm wrong. I know there's Dragon Ball Z, Bleach, like I said, Yu Yu Hakusho, Naruto.
Oh, Naruto. I'm sorry, guys. I know it's a newer one, but Naruto's still my favorite.
I
It's
do
fun.
like it.
It's a fun show.
Oh, have you seen Boruto?
Oh yeah, I've seen some Boruto.
I haven't.
No, not yet. I'm
It's
still
definitely
watching
getting interesting.
Shippuden.
Boruto is good. It doesn't give me that same feeling, but it's still good on it.
Oh no, but it's getting interesting. So
Yeah.
well, I say do watch my side. And that's one of the games I'm hyped for. Also, what other games are coming out? Ugh.
I haven't heard that one.
Right?
Yeah,
What?
it sounds like a good
Okay.
one.
Yeah, it sounds like a really good one.
It does, doesn't it?
It sounds like a caveman game.
Isn't that a shoe? Isn't that a shoe?
Isn't that? Ugh!
Like I'm serious. Isn't that a shoe? Isn't there something called a UGG?
No. those
Yeah,
are
they're
Those
boots.
Are,
Oh.
What is it? What is
It's
it?
Australian for
Australian
boots.
Australian boots, which are the warmest boots in the world. It's also unisex, and they suck in the rain and snow. Don't ever wear them outside, because
Don't.
yeah.
Wait, Trouble, are you a dude that owns Uggs?
No. Oh no, I know people who actually have Uggs, and I used to work at a shoe repair shop, and people would get their Uggs all tore up and wet outside. And it was
Because you live in Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of rain and snow.
It's not even rain and snow. It's just really weird weather here. It's like it
It
was
is
hot
weird.
today,
It's hot down here.
but like it's supposed to be cold up here. It's we're in the middle of winter, and it's like
Oh no, I know.
freaking-
Like last December, it was like 19 degrees in Maryland.
yeah, no, and it's like,
Jesus.
it's like 50 to 60 degrees today. I was like,
Dude, that's how it was here. But yesterday it was like 70 degrees, and the day before that it was like 40 or 30. Like it's so weird around here.
Yeah, it's supposed to get cold here. I think on Thursday, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that it doesn't.
So you're gonna send me some of that jambalaya, right?
Please.
Dude, I'm so hungry. We were talking about food earlier, and I'm just like, sitting
Yeah,
here
we're all
drooling.
hungry.
I can't even.
If I could overnight it to you, I would. But I also have no money.
Oh, I know. I'm just playing.
Needs to have like a little one of those bags with the thermal insulation in it, so it can stay hot and cold.
Yeah, you got me wanting bento now too. Like,
Oh, guys, stop it.
Oh, I know, right? My stomach
no
is
close bento
touching
place
my
around here.
back.
Oh wait, actually, I was gonna say, it's a popular indie game that's been out for like maybe a few months. But Deltarune, anyone has played that?
I don't think I have. It sounds
It's
familiar.
the sequel to Undertale.
It's not really a sequel; it's more like an alternate universe, but it revolves around Undertale basically.
Well, the title is an acronym
Mhm.
or an anagram for
Right.
an anagram for Undertale.
Right.
Don't kill me. I've never played Undertale though. Everybody keeps wanting me to play it, but I just can't find myself to.
It looks like a pixelated two-dimensional back in the
It is.
1980s game.
It is, and I'm playing it on my. I don't want to like freaking pour my channel out there, but I'm playing it on my channel. Oh my god, it's
It has a huge fan base.
absolutely fun. Like it's so fun, it's so good, and it's so random.
Yeah, I saw you
It
play
is
that, and
very
I'm
random.
like trying to make heads or tails. Like, what the heck?
Yeah,
is going on with this?
I lost track whenever I was watching you play it. I had no idea what was going on. There was flowers, and then
You have to play from the beginning to understand, and like just no, don't name your character Frisk at the beginning because you get a big troll. I got trolled by.
Okay.
And back on the subject where you saying you didn't want to plug your channel and stuff. This is a group effort. I don't care if the video's going up on my channel. You're plugged. So you can say anything if you want somebody to watch stuff. Go for it.
Yes.
I
Yeah,
know, I
ju-
didn't, you know, I
Just
didn't
like
want
if
to
you
be
want to play Warframe.
Exactly.
Right?
Hey guys,
Or if you
that's-
want to
that's
watch me
one thing.
scream playing
Yep.
scary games.
Yeah,
You want someone
exactly.
who's- I mean, listen, we already got two people who scream here. We got Tasty and Rocket, so I mean,
Tasty squeals.
Dude, I squeal so loud.
the one thing I like when he does when he's playing games and he gets scared, he jumps up or throws back his own chair and starts waving his arms around like ah.
Yep. And then
Yep.
if he's really, really scared, he starts laughing too.
So true.
Like,
me
okay,
alone.
Tasty, answer everybody this question: how many things have you broken on scary games or things of that nature?
Well, the first time I ever played Amnesia, I literally I was sitting downstairs in the kitchen with my computer on the table. It was pitch black. I was playing
Oh, dear
Amnesia. The very first jump scare got me, and I knocked my chair over, fell backwards in my chair with my headset attached to me, which was attached to my computer, which ripped my whole tower off of the desk. My tower came tumbling down, my screen fell over, and then the picture fell off the wall. So
Oh, that was an expensive jump scare.
yes, it broke the glass on my old computer.
I can totally right now visually see that whole context in slow-mo in my head right now.
Oh god.
Just the other day, playing Five Nights at Freddy's, I broke my glasses.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember watching that, man.
I almost broke my
That
webcam.
sucks.
How? Your webcam's like 3 feet away from you.
Well, I jumped so
He jumped
so
really hard.
abruptly, I hit my screen and it knocked my webcam up in the air.
For a second, I thought he knocked down his computer. I was like, oh.
So I remember when you were playing the second one, and you almost broke your camera then too because of the way you threw your arms out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I remember one. You actually took your headset and threw it off your head towards your computer monitor.
Dude, that happens
Yeah.
every time with Five Nights at Freddy's because it screams so loud in my ears. The first thing I want to do is get the headphones off. 'Cause it feels like it's getting it away from me. So.
Yeah, the animatronics are pretty loud.
And then I just
Rocket,
want
have you
to
done that
slap
before?
everything.
What?
Have you done that before, Rocket? Just throw something when you got scared, or just, I don't know, hit something by accident?
Not yet.
Her and her daughter basically turn into an acapella group.
I just,
What?
I love it, because every time, if they both scream, it's like a weird choir thing. It goes, ah, I was like, oh my god, that's the best thing ever.
It's embarrassing.
But you keep doing it.
That
I
is
sure
true.
do. Yeah.
Like, you keep...
I can't get past the fifth night on Five Nights at Freddy's, and it's just I dread it every time I think about streaming it. It
Which
scares
one?
me.
You need you have to have a plan to beat the Freddy part.
Well, all I know is everybody keeps telling me just to focus on the Foxy room and check my lights. If I do that, it doesn't work because nothing comes to the doors. There's nothing in the cameras, and Foxy doesn't move, and then all of a sudden there's either Freddy in my face or Foxy running down the hallway at me, and I don't know it because I'm looking at one camera.
So what you have to do, this is my gift to you for the night. What you have to do is you have to put down that right side door before you check your camera. Otherwise, Freddy's going to sneak in and kill you.
Okay, okay. He's got me so many times there. I was
going to say that's probably your most deaths, right? On the fifth night?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to put down that door.
I can predict Foxy thing because I know the camera to look at whenever she's running or he's running or whatever. But I keep getting got by the bear and it scares the crap out of me. Even if all the power runs out, I keep running out of power, and I know it's gonna happen. I know it's coming. I'm sitting there telling the stream, "It's coming, it's coming." I still squeal.
I know, right? Well, because he's so loud. Because I would do the same thing. I promise you. But yeah, he likes to sneak in. Past the fourth night, he likes to sneak in every time you check your camera.
Okay. Well, I dread seeing the sixth night and seventh night. Ugh.
Just keep doing the same thing, you'll make it.
Why is it called Five Nights at Freddy if there's 7 nights?
Those are added nights. Those extra things you want to be hardcore or something.
Yeah, there's a bonus night to screw with your head. That's the 6th night, and then there's the custom night, which is the 7th.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to get into that 6th night. I just want to see that.
I'm trying.
There's also, was it 5 nights custom Freddy Fazbear thing? The 5 custom nights, whatever it's called, the game. The 6th one that came out. Where you can literally customize what animatronic you can have on and not.
Well, now I can't hear anyone.
Oh, she's gone.
No.
What? Hello?
Audio issues, at least it's at the end of the video, though.
True.
Right. Okay.
Okay, well, guys, this has been fun. We'll have Rocket back maybe before the end. If not, she says bye. But guys, go check out everybody's channel. Links will be in the description below. Everybody has different quality content, different things that they're playing. It's all great over there. Go check them out. You got anything to say, Treble?
Just this is always a fun experience. Doing this. It's a great experience.
It worked.
We got Rocket back. Yeah, we got Rocket back.
Hey, Rocket! We missed you!
For
just
10
saying-
seconds.
We're just saying goodbye to everybody now.
But
Trebles.
yeah, no.
So
Okay.
long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen. Okay, anyways.
Yeah. All right, guys. It has been fun. It has been. Got to go. I'll see you guys later. Treble is out. Peace.
Well, Rocket.
Bye, everybody. Don't touch. I don't know. I got caught like a deer in headlights. You want to say goodbye? Say bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, that's adorable.
Stop touching.
No touchy. No touchy.
I know, right?
Oh, I almost done.
Okay, Walshetty.
Peace out, game on, keep it happy, keep it healthy. I appreciate everybody, and until next time.
Alright, guys. This has been another episode of, I guess we're calling it 4 Nerds now. I don't know. But that's what it is. If you have any different ideas, leave it in the comments below. But I love your faces, and may the dubstep penguin be with you. Peace out.